Hello everybody, my name is Naptimeshadows. Welcome to the official debut to my channel. Now, there will have been a couple videos pushed out before this. However, those were like my initial attempts. The main reason that you will ever see them up on the channel is because I am checking to see post-processing how everything really compares. Initially, I was just sitting in a room, and the Slay the Spire episodes that I'm referencing, I was just kind of sitting here, just kind of do my thing. After editing a lot of other stuff, I didn't like the way the audio came out, so now I have rearranged my office area, built a little acoustic booth for me. Hopefully, everything is much better now. If it's not, like, comment, subscribe. If it is better, like, comment, subscribe. Either way, you should do that. So I'm going to start with one of my favorite games, World of Final Fantasy. If you know Final Fantasy, or you know like Pokemon-type games, you should enjoy it. I'm not a massive fan of Pokemon and the captured-based things, but this game actually has a lot of complexity that Pokemon really doesn't. Now, the opening bit is going to be really heavy with cutscenes. I am playing this on PC instead of PS4, so if anyone wants it, it's on both. So if you want to skip all the cutscenes and all the heavy dialogue and the kiddish kind of jokes, go ahead and just jump to like 15 or 16 minutes. I think will be towards the end of it. I have not played on
World
PC,
of Final Fantasy,
but I have beaten it on PS4, so I have a general idea of what's going on with it. It has been a while. Hopefully, I don't need a walkthrough for anything, but I may pull one up if things get kind of laggy, or not laggy. What's the word? Things kind of are drawn out. That's the one. So if things just kind of take too long, I'll do that. But yeah, I'll get into the opening.
Prologue. Awake at last.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
It is a very pretty area. It is very nice.
Time to wake up.
What a nap. Oh, right. I gotta get to work. Oh, am I gonna make it? The boss hates when I'm late.
I have a bit of control, but it's gonna drop right back into the cutscenes. So
Then again, it's not like business has picked up any.
here we go. I think he works at like a cafe now. Yeah, it's like the wannabe.
The streets sure are quiet today.
Seattle's best.
Hey, I'm here. Huh? How'd she get in if no one's here yet? Good morning. I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
Huh?
Oh, right. She needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please. Oh, and bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars. Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on, get it together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey, no hurry. Time's not an issue.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sure. Keep it down, Rain. How about acting your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Okay. I get it already. Very sorry. So, what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic.
You really are all ears.
What?
Forget it. So, Lon, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What? Hello.
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Yeah, but... look, come with me right now.
Easy!
There's nobody here.
So it's a quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one.
Huh?
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And this isn't setting off any alarms?
Well, should it?
You two really don't remember a thing.
Huh? What was that? Who are you? If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Rain manners. years.
You two really don't remember a thing. Would you please just answer my question?
You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work.
Okay, well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why?
Yes, you're quite alone. But you always have been.
Huh?
This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
But don't worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere.
You know, I have been checking up on you two.
Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning.
Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me.
So, now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to...
Tama, right to here!
Who the hell put this thing on my head?
Yeah, I did try to mention it before.
You take it from here. I'll go on ahead and link up a path.
You the got it! Huh? Hey, you can't just leave. Salutations! The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how the hell can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I see why Anna Crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
We're not allowed to be confused.
Hey, whoa, take it easy there, Lon.
I thought you were upset
Let's
too.
start the over. I'll make us some of the coffee.
Huh?
Oh, yes, please.
But I already made some coffee before you got here. How can you just roll with this, Rain?
Chill the owl. You live the much longer. Yeah, Lon. You shouldn't start out your morning with so much stress. Oh, would you like some sugar? 3 cubes for you, right, Lon?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Okay, I'll go and put the coffee on.
But I just said I... You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee. Mirage Keepers? Me and Rain?
That's the correct. The marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles. Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
How could you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were masters of them, powerful living illusions known as mirages. In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world. Oh. So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages? Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use mirages again.
What? How's that?
First off, I'm going to present you with my very own prismarium.
So what does it do?
With this prismarium, the mirage inside becomes yours. And you can make it do anything and everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Wait, what?
Here we go.
To take action, you need to spend something called action points, also known as AP. You automatically gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do, so make sure you use them wisely.
Okay, so effectively, it's a hybridization of like Final Fantasy and Pokemon. I don't really like Pokemon type stuff, But like I said earlier, there's a lot of complexity to this. You actually create stacks where you put different monsters together based on a size category. And that allows you to actually mix different elements and different attacks and create like unique combinations. So if you mix certain things together in a stack, you actually get unique things to that stack. It's pretty cool. So there are two menus. There are the basic menu here, and then I use the classic, which is more reminiscent of like a Final Fantasy type thing. The Prismariums are like the old school Pokeball type things. Now, one of the reasons this is so cool is because every creature has a specific condition that has to be met for it to be caught. It's not just, you know, beat it up some. So I'm going to Libra the Urugu and find out what its condition is. It's unprismable, which means I can't catch it. So I effectively just have to kill it. Let's see, can I don't see the button to stack. So I think I just have to kill it.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
So action points are kind of like MP or mana in other games, but one of the cool things is that there's a fixed amount you can have. I think you can only ever have 12 or 9 or something really small like that. So it sounds like it's really limiting, but it really just kind of sets the pace for growth. Yeah, see, he doesn't have any abilities, so I just have to regular attack. Actually, I think there's a way to speed it up. Is there a button? Yeah. So now everything I do is going to go much quicker. AP regenerates over time. If you'll see, she only has 1 AP right now, so I can't use Foxfire. I have to actually wait a couple more turns for her to regenerate enough to use it. So now I'm just going to do a basic attack and take it out. Yeah, right now I have it set to wait, but you can make it so that when you enter the menu, the other enemies or other characters can still generate turns. So because I have it set to wait, which is indicated here, nobody can go until I make a decision. A lot of times the active stuff is better, but when I played this game initially, having it to semi-active or active, it literally was a non-stop mess. Like there would be 6 or 7 people attacking before I made a single move, and it was just too much. So for the sake of battlefield clarity, we're gonna stick with wait.
No trouble at all.
Woohoo, getting money.
To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, but seriously.
It's hard to believe.
I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated. Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out. Huh?
So not only did they lose the Mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the Mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected.
What? Listen, let me show you something. There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grymoire. That is where you'll find all the Mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find all the lost Mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh,
But even if you don't remember Grymoire, Grymoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? Well, I guess it does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grymoire?
All right. Now we're going to save. Yes. I think this is just like the tutorial, kind of run around, find a chest. Watch out
Chapter
for
1.
mimics.
Land of the Lilikin.
Oh, yeah, that's what they call the little people. Like I said before, you can make stacks based on size category. But Rain and Lan, I think that's how you say it. I wasn't paying attention completely. They can actually change
So,
between
this must
medium
be
and
Grymoire.
small. Which is, right now, they're their small forms. Which actually look like those Funko Pop figurines. It's pretty cool.
What? You look like such a little dweeb.
Oh, I know! We look ridiculous!
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Inna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in.
Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining.
Yeah, so their normal forms are called giants. And I don't think there really are any other giants in the world except for like their family. All the Final Fantasy characters are these Lilikin small people. If you guys want to actually read these, you can just pause. I already know most
I
of
guess
it.
we should head straight down this path.
All right,
It's the
here
only
we
direction
go.
we can go. Think you can manage to not get lost? You know,
Yes.
just this once?
Oh, hello. I spy another Mirage.
That is the call to Choco Chick. What are you waiting for? Go on and imprison the it.
I love picking up
Okay.
chicks. It's a lot of fun.
Whee!
Oh, I set the battle music to random, so it's just randomly playing One Winged Angel. This might be Genova. I don't quite remember. I do apologize if you got diehard fans. I want to say it's One Winged Angel though.
Queen.
So what now?
So I
First,
think
you're going to need this.
It
Yeah.
looks sort of like a prismarium.
you could
What
only
is
catch
it?
one
That's
of each
the
type
call
of
to
creature.
prism. Use it to make the Choco Chips Prismarium. Every time you find a new the Mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Enna Crow's special Mirage manual.
Whoa! Does it even have pictures?
You the betcha. And then whenever you add a new Mirage to the manual, you receive one of its prisms. But only the first time, to mind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chick, then the use your prism.
Yeah, so you can only have one of each creature, unless, like, as they level up, they will generate an additional one. But there are variations, like this is a yellow chocobo. There's also a white one and a black one. But each of them you can catch individually, but then you can also transform one to the other once you get to a certain point in the game. So it's possible to actually make an entire stack of just chocobos at the end of the game. It's really, it's a lot of detail, but that's what really makes it entertaining. Yeah, so this is basically just saying that once you Libra something, you can hit, I think one of the trigger buttons or the select button, and go back and check all that stuff out anytime you want.
Not done yet!
Yeah, so I just hit it with a basic attack or a physical attack, and it will, what's the word? Become vulnerable to being caught. But if you do it several times, they actually become more and more vulnerable. So you can actually increase the likelihood of catching them properly. It's really cool. Which is probably what I'm going to call this game a lot, is cool. Prismatunity, that's what it's called. I knew it was some mix of prism and opportunity. Got him. Got him.
We did it!
Victory!
Level up. Yeah, so the transfigurations, it'll actually become different types of yellow chocobos, and then you can move it to an entirely different tree. I'm gonna name him. He's gonna be my little chocobro. All right, here we go.
Cool. I can see the Choco Chick running around in the Prismarium.
Pretty the neat, huh? Next, why don't you have a go at stacking that Choco Chick on your head? Here, watch, I'll just show you.
Oh, now I get it. So when I saw you perched on Lon's head back in Ninewood Hills, that's what you call stacking.
Yep, that's the right. While I'm up to here, I get to take it nice and easy.
Is that stacking or slacking?
When you create a stack, the HP of everyone in the stack gets added together. Like they say, strength in the numbers.
Oh, so it's like combining into a super robot.
Better yet, your magic and other abilities have the potential to change too. It all depends on how your stack is configured.
Huh? Oh, I don't need any action figures when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
Well, just be careful. Stacking doesn't make you invincible. Some of the enemy attacks have the power to unstack you.
In other words, bye-bye super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. It does sound like bad news.
It's true that we are individually the weaker when we're unstacked, but look on the brighter side. Since we each get our own turn in battle, we can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another to heal. It can be very helpful. Depending on the situation, you might even decide to unstack yourselves by choice. Think carefully and choose the best setup for the job.
All right. Yeah, so a lot of times later in the game, I'll find weaker guys that are really rare. And so before I would have the problem where I would just drop in a battle and attack them and they would instantly die. But by unstacking, you actually become significantly weaker, and it gives more opportunity to do the special things that need to be done. So effectively, there has to be a large, a medium, and a small from bottom to top. You can't have two smalls. You can't have, you know, a medium and two larges. It has to be those three.
By the way, you two can switch between giant size and Lillican size. Depending on your size, you can make different stacks. You aren't allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So, to get on top of a Mirage, you need to be in Lillican form. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more Mirages. You'll pick it up in no time.
Alright, so, menu. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. So I'm going to go stack. I'm going to go to... They're not small and medium, they're large and small, or large and medium. I'm going to keep them both medium. Put Chocobro here. And that should be good for now. I don't remember the button. Like, obviously hitting the R1 or right button changes who's in the lead. But I don't seem to know which button. Yeah, that's the camera. That's jump. Yeah, so I don't know how to change between the forms yet. Because there's a way you can actually build each one of them with different stacks in the menu and then switch out here in the field.
Huh?
This is
A dead end?
a gimme,
But there's
I
nowhere
think,
else to
or
go.
a mimic, or
What are we
something
gonna
like that.
do?
Never the fear! Look closely. This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme golem.
Yeah.
Is this a mirage too?
Not in the traditional sense of the word, but you'll see these pests all over Grymoire. And unless you give them what they want, they'll give you a hard time and block the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the gimme golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it.
Or just talk to it. I'm sure it'll bark at me what it wants.
Gimme, gimme!
Luster leaf.
So where do we find that?
That choco chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need.
Think this is the
But
stroll
first
ability?
things first, you're going to have to unlock the right ability on the choco chick's the Mirage board.
Ah, and this is like the ability tree of all the different creatures. So, going through here, they learn different skills, get different stat boosts and all that. And then if you complete the entire grid, they each get like a unique ability. Yeah, stroll. So the little guys, that's still not the right button. The little guys I can actually have walk around the screen with me, and then they'll like do different things. So I'll go to him. Yeah, see, stroll. And this, I think stroll itself, they'll find different items. They'll tell you when certain things are going to happen. There's also like a fire one or an ice one, and it does like field things. Actually, I still have 2 SP. Let's see if I can learn Ram. That's good. It can topple different enemies. Cure is great, but I need 2 more points. Gale Finder is great. I think I'm just going to leave it as is and save my points.
Hey,
All
the
right. Oh, we found it. Yeah, and all the
Huh?
golem
found
items are
something.
unique. They're only for the golem. So it's not like you have to, find a potion and lose a restorative item to unlock the way. It's always a unique thing in the same map, specifically designed for the golem. So you never have to like lose out.
Yay! You found it! Now, try examining the gimme golem one more at a time. Gimme, gimme!
Woohoo!
Whoa, it vanished.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I guess the Choco Chick found us just the item we needed.
Yep. With the help of a Mirage or the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And Mirage boards are for much more than unlocking abilities. You can also use them to change your Mirages into new and powerful forms. So be sure to keep on the leveling up and working on your Mirage boards. Pretty soon you'll be bouncing and trouncing across Grymoire like a pair of the pros.
All right, what's waiting for us? Farther ahead. Normally I'm going to do like 30-minute episodes, but because this is the first one, I'm going to go a fair amount longer, maybe an hour, hour and a half, just depending on how I feel. Ooh, 3 potions. I like potions.
So, Tama, I noticed Mirages disappear when we defeat them.
Ooh, that looks
Why
scary.
is that?
Most of the Mirages you see in Grymoire don't actually technically belong in this world. And so when one of you...
Sorry, Tama, I'm going to have to cut you off. I want some Phoenix Down instead.
Huh. Wait. Now, that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? Ugh. It's like right there on the tip of my tongue.
Now what's this?
This is called a Merc Rest. Inside you're likely to find Mirages that are, shall we say...
Mirages? Oh man, let's go catch them.
Yeah, that's great. Let's just something with black smoke and red eyes. Let's just literally dive into it.
This one's not very cute.
Yeah, so the Merc Rest are essentially like the OP creatures of an area. I think a lot of them are kind of unique. Like it's a good way to get end game monsters sooner. Like obviously it's a behemoth. That's a pretty big deal in Final Fantasy. So we are going to, I guess, fight it.
Why did you? Now what do we do? I tried to tell you. Inside Merc Rest, you're likely to find mirages that are the strong and dangerous.
You tried to tell us. Try a little harder, please.
Oh, so I got its prism. I can actually try to catch it. I need the other stack. Yeah, see, they each have an AP of 4, so each stack has a accumulated AP of 8. So that unlocks a lot of better abilities. However, what's this? Yeah, this is Rain. She has no abilities. So, I could unstack and prism. I'm just gonna attack. It'd be super if I could catch the behemoth. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but I'm really hoping I can. Unprismable. Fantastic. So I basically, I was gonna say just have to survive, but no. Hopefully this is scripted. I honestly don't remember. Foxfire for the lulz. Great. 7 damage. Oh yeah, this is scripted. Otherwise, I would just never be able to do anything.
Oh no. Did you two die already?
That's a
What?
casual.
I died? But that's... no way.
Maybe it's true. That Mirage in the Merc Rift did kinda...
Well, I'm still alive.
Yes. That's because someone intervened. Right at the moment of your demise. And made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Of course. Although Tama's the one who does it.
That's the right.
Thanks,
I have the power
Tama.
to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety. Although, it cost me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little the while afterwards.
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you. You see, this girl with the ribbon that showed up in my dreams, she's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes 0 sense and kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, but just so you know, I can only use my powers to protect the two of you specifically, and only if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Merc Rest. Oh, yeah, and I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me rest a spell. So, don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second chances.
I don't think that
You
actually
got it.
happens.
Say no more. Rest yourself silly.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Tama. We really owe you one.
Thanks,
Especially
Tama.
one who didn't have the good sense to listen before diving in.
Yeah,
I mean, they both dove in. Yeah, so I really like how all the video game things are like just outright explained. Like, oh, it's magic, but it's deliberate magic that I do on purpose. So,
Hey.
lore.
Who's that?
Oh, if you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost. Go say
Yeah.
hello.
I think she's
quite
weird.
the character.
She just got lost in
okay.
a dimension that's spliced
The
outside
real
of reality.
question is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick.
Yeah,
She must have experience crossing between planes.
that's really hard to do because they're in the air. Because they're planes. I'm gonna save. All right, 3% who's who. Hashtag progress.
So, she's over at North Promenade.
They do a lot of talking in the field. Oh, there's gonna be a thing here in a minute. I want it now. I think she's like
Wow,
the
she's so tiny.
the vendor or the shop or
she,
whatever.
What's the word again? Lilican?
Chocobocolina!
Oh!
Hello, and how are you?
Good. More or less.
You know, what a nice, quiet place.
Oh,
So who are the you?
Oh, you can call me Choco Latte. I seem to have washed up here like a soggy yellow feather in a storm.
Huh?
I do have this funny knack for winding up in strange places.
Cool.
All right. Care to shop? I've got the goods. Choco-Choco-Ching!
Yeah, so this is like the vendor for this area. And if I'm remembering correctly, she's just gonna like pop up all over the place. But I might be wrong. It's been a long time since I played this. These exclamations are gonna bother me. I will. I don't have any antidote. Oh yeah, I do want that. All right. $7.
Whoa, slow down. What kind of operation is this?
It's called a shop, dear. You're in luck. I find all kinds of stuff as I bounce from point A to point Q. I'm your Choco connection.
Fun. I can't wait to see her again. Return to Grymoire through the... What was that? What does this button do? Oh. I think this is like the map indicated by the squiggly green arrow. Return to Grymoire through the main gate in Silver Park.
so
I'm gonna
hey,
go there.
are you ready to head back to Grim?
Yes. Why did we change size? Oh, it's a cutscene. Great.
Shoulder yourself, Seraphie! I didn't know it was you!
You had it coming. You know, when you awakened, you should have woke me up too. I don't remember raising you to be such a selfish self-poop.
What a
I
jerk.
don't remember you raising me at all!
Who's this?
Oh, hi. I'm just your adorable local wind pixie, aka Seraphie. My hobbies include gossip mongering and, let's see. Oh, I'm good at hoarding things. Yep.
Hoarding?
Hoarding. Why do you think I'm here? You must have tons of prismariums, more than you can handle, right?
Well, we're still working on it.
Uh-huh. You'll have scads of them before long. You're gonna need a place to unload.
So it's like the
Yeah,
computer
they
in
are kind of
Pokemon.
bulky.
Well, who's got you covered? This pixie right here. Anachrome made me a special prism case that lets me keep all your prismariums safe. Just plonk the ones you don't need in and yoink the ones you do need out.
Anna Crow is
All plonking
very
and yoinking
involved.
must be performed within the confines of 9 Wood Hills or from an alternate location with a suitably strong connection. Additional terms, conditions, and restrictions may apply.
Just check the box, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm not sure I caught every single word, but I guess I agree.
There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
This prismarium belongs to one of my tribe. Treat it with the same boundless love and affection you feel for me.
I don't remember which
Okay.
one this was.
Seraphie's kind of a special the case.
Alright. Yeah, so it's just a way to store different creatures. I think you can have 10 at a time in addition to the twins. Seraphone. Yeah, it's an item you can effectively use in the field to contact the computer and move things around. But I think it's you can like they get broken or they get like expended, so you have to buy more. Yeah, each one can only be used once. Sylph, okay, yeah. I think Sylph is really good actually. Yeah, let's name it something. So Sylph is like an air spirit. I'm gonna name it Aaron. How should I spell it? Should I make it? Oh, that's a capital. Let me go back. There we go. Let's do like the typical girl Aaron. That's a J. That's an N. There we go. Yeah, looks good. Alright, so that's still not the button. I want to go to stack setup. I like Chocobro, but he has no abilities. He's also on level 1. So I'll put Erin in. And then, how can I see her stuff? Submenu, Y, Mirage board. There we go. And she take me to her directly. Yeah! Alright, so she doesn't really have anything yet. Oh, Whisper and Balance, Tickle, Silent Voice. Okay, cool. So she does have a lot. I think Whisperwind is a healing one. I can't go through them. Yeah, so that she's the right choice for now. And I think, well, once I can get Chocobro leveled up, I think I'll add him like as a medium once he can like change. So yeah, that's it. Now I'm back to the level. Or maybe not, since I changed size again. It's very telling.
Anyway, I think you should be able to manage on your own from here.
About time. 46 minutes.
Yes, you handle things now.
Oh, okay. Either will.
It's cool. I'll lock this place down tighter than a Marlboro's bottle of mouthwash. That's a Seraphy guarantee.
It's funny because they have crappy breath.
Where are you going now?
Oh, well, somewhere
What
else,
do you
of course.
mean?
Yeah, that's not exactly very helpful. Look, we really need to ask you so many things.
No, you'll figure it out. I can't do everything for you now.
Everything? But you've barely done anything.
Besides, every world has its own rules. Like water dousing fire, and light banishing darkness.
I think that's just called science.
Booyah.
I designed mine to be so completely unbreakable that even I can't undo them.
Undo what?
The rules.
You're bad at explaining.
You're saying you can't help because that violates the rules of the world or something?
Exactly.
But why is that? I mean, come on. Just who do you think you are?
Me? Oh, well, I'm God.
Lowercase God, not capital G God.
Hasta la vista.
It's an important distinction.
She's gone.
Dude.
I guess we can't necessarily rule it out, but for somebody calling the cosmic shots, she seems kind of sub-benevolent.
Well, that's Anna Crow for you, so get used to it.
So, she really is God?
Beats me. Anna Crow is Anna Crow, wouldn't you say?
Pretty the much.
Thanks for clearing it up.
I really wouldn't trust anyone that calls themselves God to really be God. Speeding up conversation. Oh, wait. Go back. Right button. Yeah, same button to speed up fights, so I can actually speed up scenes. I won't, though, because, you know, maybe that might mess things up for the recording. You know, you guys might want the lore. Yes, I will save, so I don't have to do this again. Alright. Now I can actually do some stuff. Travel. Yeah. Wellspring Woods. Regions, towns. I guess that's all we can do. Is back to that initial forest. Okay, so yeah, RB, I already figured that out.
Well, that certainly
Ooh.
cost us a chunk of time.
And whose fault is that?
Oh,
Ooh! It's Moo Moo? I don't really know how to pronounce it. M-U, I think. I'm not gonna do the auto battle that I was talking about because I actually want to catch this guy. So, Libra.
this is it!
This is it! Alright, use physical attacks. Requires a Moo Prism. Alright, that's pretty simple. I can do that. I think I will unstack. Because I think because I don't think this is scripted, I actually want to hit him multiple times without killing him. Yeah, see now it's like a particle effect, but you hit him again, it should get more intense. Yeah! And I think there's a third tier to it, and that's the almost guaranteed capture. However, only the twins can. Yeah! I think underneath it, do I have? I can't control the camera, but I think there's 3 rings underneath him now, and that's how you know it's the best. Yeah, caught a rat with no legs. Oh, I guess he's got little paws. Still no legs.
Well, that ought to do it.
That wasn't so bad.
Woo! Still have $7. Yeah! Cute little forest animal, or at least that's what it wants you to think. Then pow! A tail punch to the jaw. This Mirage has nothing to do with the legendary continent. May or may not squeak moo when upset. That would be cute. Yeah, so I can see his different things. And again, these are status resistances and the elemental resistances which stack when you stack them. It's pretty sweet. I'm gonna name him Moo. Because why not? Now I know how to say it. Don't judge me. I wasn't raised in Lilican world, Grymoire, whatever. Experience, yeah. So this is, experience points and getting stronger and etc.
Yeah, I want names.
Yeah, I do like that when you interrupt them talking with either a fight or you hit a command, they actually like go, oh, wait a second, and like pick back up where they were. So it almost has like a sense of realism for conversation flow. It's pretty nice. I dig it. There's the chest. Yeah. Love when the world explodes into little bricks.
Alrighty, let's go.
Come on.
See, I already have one of these. So now I can just go all out. Actually, are they medium? Let me... That's the right button. They're small. If they are medium, I could actually make the twins big and put them in the middle. So I am going to just straight attack. Because I am stacked, I should be able to kill them really quickly. Wait, what was the button for auto battle? Yeah, that one.
Yeah!
Alright, cool.
Good job.
Because I don't really intend on cutting anything out, especially because I can speed it up so aggressively. I can make the battle like double speed. I can make them do basic attacks on weak enemies. So, I could just kind of talk over it for here and there. Alright, a Merc Rest. I can't save, or else I would just drop right back into it. Just to see if I could do it. Level 26.
Don't touch it this time.
Never mind.
I know. But
I would
could we
not
see
do
all this
that.
stuff before?
Now that you've fought that thing the once, you can see all its information. And if you happen to know some Libra magic, you can peep at its data before you even jump in. Very good thing to keep in the mind.
Got it.
Yep, very good thing to keep in the mind, Lon.
Why are you repeating it? And just for my sake?
Now, I don't know if that refers to, like, having her in a stack. You can cast Libra. I think one of the twins actually has to know Libra specifically, which is kind of a pain to have to double down like
Ladies and dummies first.
Look who's here!
Did she just call herself a dummy? I mean, granted, she's still a lady, but if she's in that category, she'd be going first.
Well, that ought to do it.
Woohoo! See, I used to feel bad that I'm just, killing everything. But the fact that I literally can't catch them, it's either run or kill. So, and it's not like really killing. It's like they go home to their own dimension. So, PETA, please don't bother me. Thank you. Bridge Overlook, finally. 54 minutes in, we finally get out of the tutorial area. Oh yeah, it does this randomly. It's fine. I'll wait. That is one heck of a bridge to get that level
Chapter
of opening.
2. Foretold by prophecy.
All right. So, that was nice. There's like 5 different anime scenes in this.
Hey, sis,
and
is that a town over there at the end of the bridge?
It
Yeah,
never
and
addresses
I don't
why it
know
does
why,
it.
but something about it takes me back.
Yeah, so it just will you walk into a room and it's just a 4-minute unskippable anime cutscene.
Oh.
Although I do like the cactuar in this. He's really good.
So, you think we're supposed to get on?
Absolutely. All the aboard.
Whoa, dude!
What the honk? Yeah, get ready to hear that a lot. Not just in this. I'm just gonna start saying it from now on. You're gonna love it.
Oh, hey, sis, let's park it here.
Sure.
Shouldn't they shrink to like
Hi.
blend in?
So tiny.
Whoa, pluck my needles. I don't know how long it's been since we've had new passengers.
So people aren't allowed to leave?
Right, tickets, please.
Oh, a mirage?
What? It talks?
Oh, I indeedly needly am a mirage. But I'm also the train conductor, so tickets, please.
The conductor? All right. If Tama can talk, then why not?
Wouldn't he ask
But-
that at the door?
The train tickets that we need.
Are right here.
Right the hell?
Wow, semi-lifetime passes, eh? Haven't feasted my eyes on one of these in a swell spell.
It's just a sheet of paper with
Right
like
then.
crayon on it.
Pleasant journey.
Where did those tickets come from?
In the Crow made sure I was provided with everything we could ever need. Yep.
Okay.
So like an
then.
airship to the final
So
area
why a semi-lifetime
and a bunch of
pass?
rare candy.
And not a lifetime one.
That'd be nice. Woohoo! Love trains. Trains. Again, I do like the cactuar. I think, yeah, a lot of this is kiddish and jokey, but I do actually enjoy his quirkiness. He actually pops up like in different areas, and it's good. It's good. That guy had a fish on his head. So they have an apple, a fish, a
This place
cat.
rules.
These people
Yeah,
are weird.
it's like something right out of a fantasy.
One could say the last fantasy.
Hey, Tama, why don't you hitch a ride?
Roger the Dodger.
Pardon.
Huh?
If I may ask, would you be kind enough to tell me what country you hail from?
Oh, us? We're,
I'm from America. It was a joke,
Bahamut?
because it's a continent.
What's
Or a pair of
Bahamut?
continents, not the country.
Well, the Bahamutian Federation has a whole army of mirages in their employ.
huh? Someone's made a whole army out of them?
sounds just fine by me. Line them up nice and neat for us, so we can round them up.
Hey, wait up. Lon.
This song again. It's so
All right,
much
you Bahamoos.
darker than the
What's your
regular
beef, huh?
combat music.
You make it sound like they're made of beef.
Yeah, Lon. Don't you know what's at stake?
Wait, she doesn't have any abilities. I thought Aaron had abilities. That's why I used her instead of Chocobro. That is honking ridiculous. So I have prisms for all of these. You can see the little icon next to their health bar. Can I... I'll defend. Yeah, see, it puts me halfway down the stack, or halfway down the timer instead of all the way back down. Libra. I'll do Goblin Guard. Seems more advanced. I don't know what... The whole point of Libra is to tell me what to do to get him. Alright, well, I'm going to assume it's just a basic attack, because I don't have anything else yet. Alright. I think these guys are hard enough that I don't need to unstack. And that was not it. Awesome. So I will attack a regular goblin. Also not it. This might actually be scripted. I may not actually be able to catch them yet. Because I know you can catch them later. Still no abilities. So I will take out the... I can kill this goblin this round. Yeah! Hopefully I don't die in the meantime. They're doing fairly consistent damage. Inflict on single person. I mean, I can do that on the guard. Hopefully that'll kill him. Ooh, he resisted. He's still standing. I don't like it. There we go. Yeah, I put it on auto, so it should have done the last thing that the stack did. But I don't know why he tried to imprison him.
What the? What just happened?
Oh, it was
Why
scripted.
wasn't I able to imprison that Mirage?
Didn't you see the light that's surrounding it? That means it's the beholden to another keeper.
They blocked my Pokeball.
B.O.? The smell?
No! What I mean is, the Mirage already has another the master. So until you give their boss the old heave the hoe, you won't be able to claim it for yourself.
Yeah, that's the... Normally they have that whole string going up, but they didn't this time, and I forgot. So
Fire whoever wrote
awesome.
that little hook in.
Come on, Ixnay on the fourth wall stuff.
Yeah, what are you? You think this is Deadpool?
Oh, whoops.
Are they behind
God.
the soldiers?
But they drove the Mirages off for us.
It's just like the prophecy.
They must
word
be
for
our
word.
saviors.
Which one?
Well, we know how it ends.
Which prophecy?
Please, may I speak with you?
Huh?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, like the little emoticon over her head. I don't ever remember them ever noticing when they switch sizes in front of an entire crowd.
You've traveled here from another world.
Oh, well, I wouldn't. I mean...
Actually, I think you're pretty much spot on. And we're Mirage Keepers, too.
Yeah, just like the army that's trying to invade you.
not?
We're just
Face
like
it,
them.
We're too awesome to try and hide it. I'm like exuding all over.
Lon, you don't even know what exude means.
Yeah, well, who does?
Someone who would like to have a word.
Words
with
are
you.
hard.
Could you possibly stop by Castle Cornelia?
I don't really know if I like...
So
I don't
let's
do
find
starch,
this Casa
really.
Cornelius
So
place.
I don't know if I want to go to the Corn
Doesn't
Castle.
Casa mean up? It's gotta be
So-
higher up.
Well, you've still got the direction correct.
There's the fish
Even
again.
if the rest of that was completely off the base.
That woman must be important if she's inviting us to the castle.
Well, she does have pink hair, so that's how you know she's, you know, a really important NPC.
What's up, guys? Nice armor.
Leave them alone, please.
He can make friends if he wants to. God, stingy.
Thank you for coming. Welcome to the Kingdom of Cornelia. I am Princess Sarah.
Wait, you're like a princess?
We had no idea. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry Lon acted like such a royal idiot.
I'm not royal.
I mean, just being honest.
And I'm his older
Like,
sister,
to something
Rain.
she specifically
honor.
asked.
Please forgive the ruse. At first I suspected that you might be agents sent here by Bahamut. I was wrong. You stood up bravely against their mirages and kept our town safe. All of Cornelia thanks you.
Oh, I wouldn't say we were that brave. Really.
Stop, you're so modest. Still, the fact of the matter is, We didn't do anything all that outstanding.
Yeah, we're more the in-standing types.
Huh? I'm pretty sure that in-standing isn't in actual the word.
Oh, forgive me. It's just so hard to believe that you two are the stuff of prophecies.
Normally people from prophecies are impressive.
Oh, that's right.
And not obnoxious
I
children.
think I heard the townsfolk going on about some kind of prophecy too.
Oh, I am sorry. If you will permit me, I will explain it from the beginning.
That's what we need, another 8-minute cutscene.
You see, Cornelia is an unfederated state midway up Grymoire.
Unfederated?
Yes. Let me explain that as well. The majority of Grimoire's countries and municipalities have annexed themselves to the Bahamutian Federation under the rule of Brandalis, the
I
Herald
love
King.
municipal RPGs. It's just the best. It's really, a niche
Cornelia,
subgenre
however,
that deserves more
has continued
attention.
to maintain its sovereignty. The Federation has made attempts to erode this stance countless times, but we have held our ground, and now Bahamut has taken to armed provocation.
You mean like that Mirage attack before?
Yes.
So where does this prophecy factor in?
The Azure Prophecy speaks of a divergence. When time begins its march anew, they shall return as visitors, giants from the hills of a world not our own. Upon Grymoire, they will wreak 2 divergent futures. One that brings salvation, and the other ruin, an enigma to confound even the highest mind.
The giants may wreak 2 futures?
Reek, huh? Oh, man! Tama, this prophecy's about you!
I bet Tama's cleaner than he is.
There's nothing wrong with the way I smell! You big the dummy!
Well, at least I'm dumber than you!
That's not better.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm afraid there's just no hope for them. So, the giants from the hills, as in Ninewood Hills? I guess it's one of those believe what you want to things. But yeah, so far, it does seem to match up. Do you mind if I ask you a slightly awkward question?
What
If
color
this
hair dye do
federation
you
is really
use?
so terrible, why have so many countries agreed to become members?
Most of the Mirages in Grimoire, not all, but certainly most of them, are now firmly under the Federation's control.
So they don't get murdered.
With such a powerful
I mean, that's
army behind
pretty
them,
obvious.
citizens can go about their lives without fearing the Mirages that still roam free.
Dude, they control that many Mirages? Seriously?
Yes! Dude.
Whoa.
Totally
In
did.
Brandalis' Herald Lieutenants, known as Sigwardus and Pelennor, command all of Grimoire's Mirages with the same authority as the famous Queen of the Keepers of ages past.
There were some cool
So there
statues.
was a Queen of the Keepers? Sounds like she was pretty powerful.
Yes, but that was more than a century ago.
So, sorry for the string of dumb questions, but if the Federation can guarantee that kind of absolute protection, wouldn't it be worthwhile to take them up on their offer?
It may seem wise, but you see, membership in the Federation involves following their laws, and adoption of a heinous creed. It chills me, right to the marrow of my bones.
That bad?
Yes. I beg you, see for yourselves. Once you have done so, well, you will understand.
Hopefully they'll
All right,
understand.
then.
With this
Now
group,
then.
it's really hard to know.
May I ask what the two of you intend to do next?
Well, whatever's going on out there, the only thing we can do right now is just keep rounding up more Mirages, am I right?
Oh?
Apparently,
it's-
at one time we commanded a whole legion of them. But somehow, we lost them along with our memories. So, we're hoping by getting the Mirages back, we might stumble on some clues about our past.
That's right. So if Mirages like those goblins are bugging you, we can lay down the smack.
Lay down the what?
I think what he's trying to say is we'll help you out, or at least in the best way we know how.
Oh, wonderful. You have my thanks. Mine and all Cornelia's.
Still, if we're going to be any help, don't you think we need to beef up our arsenal first? 'Cause we can't put up much of a fight without some strong Mirages.
Good point. Princess, do you know of any nearby places where strong Mirages live?
Certainly. If you travel to the northeast of Cornelia, you'll find the Nether Nebula, a network of caverns inhabited by many wild mirages.
Ooh, nice.
I do enjoy a nice zombie
Savage
pigman.
mirages have been sighted in the nebula. You may well end up dead.
That's cool.
That's
If
okay.
you
I mean,
insist upon
he's already
going,
died once.
then please take the utmost caution.
He will, Your Highness. Otherwise, he's gonna be extremely sorry.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Wait a minute. Why
he's
just
gonna
me?
have
What did I
died
do?
again. I mean, even if you come back to life, I can't imagine it, like, feels good. I imagine, it, you know, the pain is still there.
It looks like we'll need to wind our way down to reach the exit.
Seems that way. Ooh, funny way to build a town.
Oh, wait a
it's
second.
not that strange to
What
the
is
people
over
at Grymoire.
here?
Hey, while we're here, why don't we ask
Nothing.
around town and just see what we can find out?
I'm just gonna randomly switch between them. Ooh, what's the button? Do I have to do it in here? So I'll give her Chocobro, and then give. I guess you can still Tama because she's the only one with abilities. Configure. How do I change their sizes? Tell me. I need to know. Okay, I need to get rid of all these exclamation points. I tried to resist. I couldn't do it. Oh, I have the Moo. Okay. Okay, so here's all their abilities. Yeah. So, okay. Aaron and Tama can't evolve. They just can't. Not until like way in the game. But Chocobro and the Moo can. So I will make them the party. And then yeah, seriously, what's the button? I'm gonna have to mess with all of it. No, that's still the camera. Yeah, I mean that's all the buttons. I don't. That's still not the menu button. Stack setup. So I'll go ahead and change them here since I can't make them big. But typically you can set 2 separate stacks and then just switch between them. You don't have to go back and forth over and over again. And I'll just do some like random just grinding to get these guys powerful enough that I can make them mediums. Items. What do I got? Oh, so many things. What was that? Baby Hemoth? Oh, that sounds cute. There we go. Look at all these DLCs. Yeah, come on. Get to the Coliseum and do some of those. Alright, let's do the quest.
Oh, say, you wouldn't happen to be the giants from the hills by any chance, would you? You see,
well, we're not the giants
there's
from
a
the valley.
situation I'm dealing with where I could really use your assistance, since you must know Mirages so well. Could I trouble you to please bring me an Earth Hammer? If you could, I would be forever in your debt.
I mean, I can. Do you have another quest?
Thank you again for doing this.
Is that it? Okay. Woo! Is that a... Oh, it's a little picnic basket. Something did a thing. Oh, it's a door.
What's this thing?
Oh, I was hoping a path might link me up here.
Hey, Tama!
Wait up!
Tama, wait! Charlie!
Huh?
We're back in Ninewood Hills?
You see, the gate here doesn't connect to just the area. All throughout Grimoire, you'll find places. Save the locations that lead back here. Open the way to come and to go as you please.
And how exactly do we do that?
You already saw. Just walk up to the right place, and that's all it takes.
But surely a means of transportation that handy must come with a catch?
No, the catch. You can use the gate as little or much as you like. What's more, time in here and time in Grymoire, they don't both flow at the same speed. So whatever crisis is going down, you can put it on hold and kick back here till you're ready.
Whoa! It's like magic!
Yeah, really irresponsible magic.
Just imagine
Rain's no
revisiting
fun.
any place we've been. Call it the Super Porta Potty.
I love it.
Are you the kidding? That name definitely gets an F.
He deserves an H.
An H? What grades only go down to F?
An H. Get it?
Extra, extra. Read all about it.
What do you the one here, Serapi?
In case you're wondering, you can use the prism case anywhere you find one of these gates.
Oh, I think I get it now. Gates are what you meant when you talked about a strong connection.
Whoa. Never could have predicted that since we already saw the menu.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah, because we already saw that when I left here to go through the forest again. So, yeah, adventure log is just all the stuff. I think it might be like quests and things, but I think it has a lot of the like
to the Nether Nebula.
journal type things in it as well. All right. Can I big or small yet? Hello? Bueller? Bueller? Alright, moving on. Save crystal! That exclamation point's really gonna bother me. It should, you know, there's a building between me and it. An eye. It should, you know, go away. Stop hitting that button. What's down here? Ooh, nothing. Alright. Let's go to the Cornelia region.
Chapter 3. Old Acquaintances.
We're tearing through these chapters. Oh! Look! They're talking about a
She
map.
said the Nether Nebula is somewhere northeast of Cornelia, right?
Time to go hustle and rustle a little Mirage muscle.
Just don't hustle so much that you get yourself lost, okay? I might just leave you there.
When's the last time I got...
Don't push it.
Okay.
Oh wait, can I go down here? Oh, I got all excited because I saw this and then I can see the chest back there. See it? Oh, I guess this is the path to the
air
chest.
here is so clean.
So
Yeah,
clean.
right?
Yahoo!
This isn't the 90s. We don't use Yahoo anymore.
No, Rain, you need to shout for it to work. Yahoo!
Woo! Alright, so now let's, are there fights here? Should I try to fight here and not just leave? Wait, I can't. I mean, it says that I should be able to go through here on the mini-map. I guess not. I guess I go around. But there wasn't anything else over here, was there? Am I just a doofus? Yeah. I should have looked at the map when I was over here. I mean, I did just critique it for telling me about the map when it was in the middle of the screen. But I also never looked at it. So, great. The Nether Nebula. So excited. Can't wait.
Be careful. The mirages in here are a lot stronger than any you faced before.
Good.
Yeah, let's not mess around in the never thinganabob.
Nether Nebula. Do you think you can do something about that habit of forgetting the name of virtually everything?
I never. Ever. It's a terrible habit. It's really gross.
Oh, here's another gate.
That's the right.
Great.
Gates they usually turn up in towns or at the start of most mirage-infested areas.
How convenient.
You never have to travel far to visit a place you've been. Whenever you want to get from point A to point B, just use the gate as a handy little shortcut.
What about point Q?
Shortcut, huh?
Because I need a
So,
shop.
like, if we wanted to go back to Cornelia right this instant, we could just take this gate back to Ninewood Hills, then we can take the gate from there to Cornelia. You see? All in all, it makes for a pretty short shortcut.
Yeah! If it were hair, you'd have to call it You'd have to call it a buzz cut.
Okay.
I mean, good work, but why would you just make doors into hair? Speaking of a shop, I am going to go back to Ninewood Hills and go to a shop. Woo.
If the one of your Mirages has learned the stroll ability,
Woo.
it will follow you around in the field, just as the lawn as you included in your lineup.
Give me your hat. Yeah, so I never used to know that that's like a thing I can get. I thought that she was just wearing like a purple top hat all the time.
A little heads up there, because of nothing at all.
Speaking of the which, I have that ability too. So if you always want your adorable Tama at your side, keep me in your lineup, okay?
I mean,
Just between us, I've heard that the chocobo on Chocolate's head is the real her.
I believe that.
Just kidding.
I still believe it. Yeah, so I mean, in a little bit, when you check in, she'll have a different thing on her head, and she'll give it to you. Apparently, I'm not there yet. It does make for a cool hat, though, whatever it is.
Welcome.
Okay. So Seraphones, can I... Wait, I only have $43? I thought I did all that fighting. Well, fine.
Chocobo, goodbye now.
I guess all this was for nothing. There should be a button I can press to just, like, move between areas. Nope, I guess I don't know that yet. Cool.
That face! Oh, I hate walking everywhere. I can read you like a book.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, I know a lazy slacker when I see one.
Don't look at me.
What's up?
Oh, just some news you may find of interest. It'll blow your little minds. Why? Because you will never believe this.
So are her eyes closed? I mean, are they just like square?
All throughout Ninewood Hills,
Oh yeah, they were closed.
I have staked out some windways.
Windways?
Steak! Now that you mention it, I'm starving. Have you got anything else tasty on the menu?
Oh sure, here you are. Might I recommend today's special, the Sahagin soup?
Stop that!
I've never known how to say that before.
If you egg him on like that...
Huh?
Sahagin.
You want eggs?
Oh, fried? Sunny side up?
All we've got is scrambled.
Just tell us about the windways!
Oh, those? They're basically just shortcuts. The kids call it fast travel. You get to zip around every which way using one of those gooey doohickeys. Yep.
I love those, they're
I don't
delicious.
think you're allowed to go there.
So what if the food's a little gooey? I'll still eat it.
We are not
Lon and I
talking
are
about
of
food.
one mind.
Oh. Wait, I get it. All that business about steak, that was a pun. Nice one, Lon.
Oh, thank you.
Don't tell me you thought
What's
he
a
was
pun?
I realized something just now. We can never leave Lon and Seraphy alone together.
Nothing good could come of it.
Alright, yeah, this is what I was literally just talking about. So I can hit X and then just move between the different areas. Ooh, the twins' room. I don't know if there's anything there. Sure, let's rest. I like the little Kate sit there. Anything? No, I'm good. I have to admit, the little chocobo walking sound is a bit annoying. Silver Park. Alright, I'm going to save, and that's actually it for this time. A nice, 88-minute roundup. We are still essentially in the tutorial, which I'm sorry, but 90 minutes, it's but the best I can do at once. Just a quick caveat. I have horrible internet speeds. So essentially it's going to take 10 times the duration of a video to upload said video. So I'm going to build a pretty hefty backlog. Obviously you guys can comment anything you want and I'll do the best I can to incorporate it. But you have to realize I'm probably going to see it much later than I actually record the episodes. So just try to remember that. Hopefully soon I can move to a better area and get better internet and, you know, be more functional. But until then, I hope you like this. Welcome to the channel. I'm talking to myself right now because, you know, I'm new. So yeah, like the video if you liked it. Dislike the video if you disliked it, because you're still participating, and I appreciate that. I accept you. Subscribe if you want to be part of the crew. Alright, my name is Naptimeshadows. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.